Zebulon. We are Tybee bound and down.
3 hours later.
Right, 16 is ending. We are pulling into downtown Savannah. Take a ride on Liberty Street. Alright, so this is driving through Savannah so we're driving through Liberty Street. All the oak trees hanging over and all the Spanish moss hanging down. Alright, this is the last bridge leaving the, what would you call that? Like the main island part of Savannah. That was Wilmington Island, I think we just left. Savannah's back over that way. South Carolina's over there. And it's all more. This is the bridge that was painted a few years ago too. 10, 15 years ago, painted black for some reason. A little bit of water right there. I'm gonna say we're at low tide, otherwise a lot of this marsh would be underwater. On to Tybee. In fact, just starting to be able to see the buildings over there on the across the water from Tybee Island. And to the right's where we bought our kayaks from. Our kayak, we only got one. And right up here on the right is where everybody gets their pictures made. Whoever says welcome to Tybee. Right there. Everybody goes by and takes their pictures. Established 1887. Love this is like my favorite Mexican restaurant right there ever. How crazy is it to go to a beach? A beach has my favorite Mexican restaurant. I never understand that. The world just doesn't make sense. You go to the beach and you have your favorite Mexican restaurant there. Ed wouldn't know what to do back at the house. Ooh, look, old CJ. I'm not. Is it a 7? Is it a 7 maybe? I know it ain't a 5 because 5 has a hump you bust your butt on when you get in and out of the seat. Alright, listen to our angry Rage Against the Machine music while we're pulling into our hotel. This has been the place we've stayed at almost every time we ever came down here, with a few exceptions. The only good one being when we brought the dog down here and we got to stay in a place where we brought a dog with us. That was the one place I kind of liked going to besides here. I like this place here. Cool thing about this.
Coming here is still like 2.
Cool thing about this, both of you had your first meal here. Remember the pancakes? Remember they used to serve for breakfast? Y'all both had your first meal here in those pancakes.
Like our first meal ever?
Your first time eating actual solid food for both of you was here, and it was pancakes. They used to serve a really nice breakfast here. They don't do it no more. Hotels have changed. Alright, that's how we got the bikes down here. No kayak this trip though. We're only going to be here 2 days.
Depression.
Alright, so a little island off the distance is Little Tybee. And back that way is Wilmington Island. So there we go. Take a look at the water. This is the back river, Tybee Island. This is where you go kayaking at. As you can see, everybody kayaking. It's pretty cool. We've kayaked over to that island over there several times. But since we're only here for 2 days, we're not doing it. We'll have to kayak at home this time. Maybe in the summer we'll bring it back. Everybody's here. I'm living on the wild side. Sprained ankle, running around without my brace on. Trying my best to hurt it again. Alright, we are at the beach. There's the beach. It's the only view you get because we ain't carrying the camera with us most of the time. I'm glad I'm not doing all that right there. Hauling stuff. Look, here's how much stuff we brought with us. Alright, so they redid the beaches since last time we were here, so they made them bigger. All the way out here to where the little sandbars are. We're gonna walk out on them as much as we can. Just can't wait. It's summertime. We're bringing kayak and go over to Little Tybee.
They added 124 feet of new sand.
124 feet of new sand.
It cost $1.3 million.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
You're welcome.
60% from federal taxpayer money.
Yes.
40% from local taxpayer money. Alrighty, here we go. Riding the bikes at nighttime. Catching up to them here. They're all mine right now. This is what we do on Tybee Island. Right here. What? A grandpa video? A GoPro? Bike speed, biking. Here we are on the back river. Tybee Island.
Bro, freaking Alan just sent me reality is boring. My son hates not working.
I was looking towards Savannah. Somebody's camping over there at Little Tybee because there's no power over there. I mean, somebody's camping and took them a little lantern over there with them.
I want to do that. Can we do that one day?
One day. We missed sunset. We were eating dinner. So, should be about a full moon right now though. So we're seeing the moon be coming up over here before too long. It is April. What? Record outdoor cycle? No. Fine, you can record it. I don't care. It is. Woo! Two right. April 3rd. There we go. Monday, April 3rd, year of our Lord 2023. Here for one night, 2 days, one night, and then we go back home tomorrow. I go back to work Wednesday. Riding the bikes. Not really much of a Jeep video this time. It's gonna be more of just a day at the island video. All right. All right, from on top of the pier. A little bit of moonlight coming through the clouds, but not much. See the beach back over there where somebody's blinding me with their lights. There you go. There goes the beach back over there. Or the hotels, not the beach. There's all the hotels on the beach. Pier we just walked out. More hotels over there. That's the end of the island there. And more waves crashing down there. As you can see, get some pictures. Some ships out there coming in. You can see the light. Savannah is like the third largest port in America, third or fourth, something like that. So yeah, there go the ships coming in out there on the horizon. Yep, cannot see the water. You cannot see the waves. So them lights right there, that's Hilton Head Island. That's South Carolina. This right here is Tybee Island, Georgia. That river right between the two, that's the border. Oh, hey, you see the lighthouse. Not the lighthouse, that's a big ball looking thing. You come into Tybee Island. The lighthouse is going to be that source of light right there. That you just can't quite see from here. I'm phone up in the air. You can just see it from up there. That's me holding my phone high above the head as I can. Hey, look him out. Second. Yellow light. somewhat see you with the lights flashing on your bikes. Oh, you're in the tail light of mine flashing. Turn the headlights on here. There we go. Ooh, the light is on.
I will throw you over this freaking pier.
Cool. Alrighty, Tybee Island. Main mode of transportation when you're down here is not the Jeep, it's the bikes. Unlock your things and go for a ride. Go ride down to the beach. Alright, so rode the bikes down here to the beach. And walk out there and stand. Park the bikes here on this little walkway. What do you call these things? I don't know, whatever you call these things. On the way out, we realized somebody has dedicated this as a Jeep parking area. For some reason, they put their Jeep Cherokee logo in the bench. That's funny. So this would have been a good time to bring the kayaks if we had been here more than a day, because the tide is going out. Low tide's at 2:09, which meant we could have put the kayaks in up there, let the tide pull us out to the island over there. Once we get to that island right there, we go all the way around to the other side, opposite of where we are now. Usually we go over there. There's no people over there. So usually when we go, there's no people. There's no feet in the prints in the sand. We're about the only ones ever over there. So we do that. But we didn't bring a kayak because I didn't have enough days off to come down here, but 2 days. So next time, hopefully in the summer, we can come down and catch the tides just right. We can have a day. Because the thing with going out there in a kayak is that we usually want to have about 5 or 6 hours. Because it's going to take you an hour to kayak from there to that's the mouth of Little Tybee there, that's the Atlantic Ocean there. So we go around the Atlantic Ocean side of Little Tybee, back to the back side of Little Tybee. And back there, because there's going to be people in that area, because everybody kayaks there. So we go farther out where nobody goes. And then we spend 2 hours or so over there while the tide's at low. Then about an hour or so at the low tide, the tide comes back in. So we come back over to this side and we hitch a ride with the tide. That way I ain't paddling against the current. We go all the way back up the river to the little loading area where we were at last night where we took pictures on the back river. That's what we do. Yeah. I mean, it ain't the most awesome beaches in the world. I like this place though. It's like a small town and it's 3 hours from the house to get down here. So yeah, it's a nice pretty area to go to. It's a quick easy drive to get here. That's how we can drive down here and stay for one night and actually enjoy ourselves, because we'll be home 3 hours after we leave. So yeah, nice fun easy drive. And then as far as going to Florida, which is 5 or 6 hours away, a lot better beaches, but we're just as close and convenient. So, and like I say, I love the little small town. And I'm videoing her videoing me. Yeah, a little small town. It's fun down here. Oh yeah, we were here one time when they filmed the movie. I just remembered that. We were down there. They were filming Baywatch. So we were actually in the background one of the scenes of that movie, because we just happened to be down here on vacation when they filmed it. We were also here for another movie that I'd never saw. Some kind of old time movie, World War II. We were over at the fort and they had a bunch of cars set up over there. I think every time we come down here, they're always filming a movie, it seems like. I just remembered that. Right over there, they were filming all the beach scenes where they were having some kind of a beach race or something. I don't remember. I saw the movie once, really don't remember. I think it was in the beginning somewhere. But we were in the background of that movie. Alright, so if you see how these waves crisscross right here and intersect in a 90-degree pattern, that right there is where the fun happens. You just jump in the water, you gotta swim, dude. It'll just carry you all the way out there. You don't have to worry about swimming until you want to come back. Then you gotta swim. But as far as going out there, it'll just carry you. It's all good. Yeah, this is where the back river, right there, meets the Atlantic Ocean, right there. And it creates rip currents and all that. And they probably have signs that say, stay out of the water here. I have tons and tons of sunset photos with that little piece right there, little Tybee Island in the background. Because we used to do them right over there. And the sunset's right over that there. Real pretty sunset. Looking over back river here. Alright, so this is standing at the back river. There's a dock right about there that we go to at nighttime. We take our sunsets photos sometimes. Sometimes we come right here on this beach right here. These people are running by. We take our sunset photos there. Depends on which part, because you can come out right over here, or you can come out way down there. But all that. Alright, back river, little Tybee. We'll do this for a little bit, and then we'll be leaving here before too long. The sun came out for a split second, shining through the clouds. We actually have shadows. Look at that. We have shadows. It's the first time we've seen direct sunlight since we've been here. Lighthouse way off down over there, on the side of the marsh. That's AJ's right there, which is closed. See the beach one last time. I'm recording, right? Yeah, recording. Alright. We get one last view of the sand before we roll out. I got my view of the sand. That's where the goat used to be, but the goat's gone. That's where the beef jerky used to be, but the beef jerky's gone. Because you ate the beef jerky.
Bro.
And you ate the chips.
Duh. Okay.
Alrighty, we're crossing the little road that goes over to this little section of the island here. One day when I grow up, I want to be able to live on an island, have a boat, have a dock.
Love the mountains.
Oh yeah, I want to live in the mountains too. I got to decide what I'm going to do when I grow up. I keep having all these different ideas. I also want to put a garage at the house when I grow up, so I can do more work with vehicles. And I can just keep everything from getting tore up all the time. I got a lot of things I'm going to do when I grow up. Can't wait till that happens too. Spanish moss. Pretty. Alrighty. I think from here we'll go over and look at the alligators and go home. Waterfall. Yeah, they don't used to come over here no more. That one got out that time and ate that kid. It came out over here and got on the walkway. It came through right over there. It came out right over there. Ah, there it is. It's on the walkway.
Kid really cute.
That figures. Play jokes on you all the time. Eventually you're going to quit believing what I say. Alligator Mississippians. Sort of. I'm going to go get some lunch. We actually did not come here to eat. We came here just to see the gators. So we are leaving to go get some lunch, and then we are going home. I did. Alright, we are leaving Tybee Island.
Sadly.
Goodbye, Tybee. We will see you again in the summer. Now you know. On the way out. Everybody's wanting to go to Fort Pulaski today. We've been there several times. It's actually a pretty cool place.
I will tell my teacher about how much Fort Pulaski.
Here we have the history of the Pirate House, which is where we're eating lunch at right now. Alright, this is one of the tunnels of the Pirate House. That they used to come, when this was a bar like 200 years ago, they'd come kidnap drunk people and hijack them and make them sailors. So, yeah, don't come to a bar and get drunk in Savannah or you'll be taken. Anyways, this is one of them. We get to see the other one. This one has glass on it now. So they didn't used to have glass on it, but now they do.
Because you look at things that don't.
Erie, underground chamber, ancient walls of materials made of brick. Covered in 1962. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, big tunnel here. I feel like it's a big ship they got. That's pretty cool. Alright, this right here, we are leaving the Pirate House. My favorite place to eat in Savannah. It is a really, really old building, like everything else in Savannah, Georgia. It was at one point in time a bar. It was at one point in time a bed and inn, or bed and breakfast, whatever you call that. Then it was actually like 2 or 3 different buildings all put together, and one of the parts connecting them together used to be a garden. That's also now just all one big building. There it is, the Pirate House. If I ever come to Savannah, I eat here every single time. Right down there, River Street down there is the little cobblestone road. Remember we went down Old Bucktown Road? I told you it was like driving on River Street in Savannah. You get right past that down there, it's still cobblestones where they originally paved it 200 years ago. God, it's bumpy down through there. That's what Old Bucktown Road feels like when we went down it in the Jeep. Now.
No, I can't.
I know it's right next to the big tall church. This is Warren Square. So yeah. Steeple right up here ahead. That they dropped the feather from. Because we're on the back side of the square where the Forest Gump's at. Forest Gump's out on the other side of the square. So we'll get on that side and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Exactly 180 degrees from where we are right now. Over there is where Forest Gump's at. So right here, Chippewa Square, where they used to have flowers planted years ago. This is where they filmed Forest Gump, right there. Chippewa Square. That would be, looks like the statue of John Wesley right there. I thought he was in his Wesley Square. Maybe he don't have his own square. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, this is where they filmed Forest Gump. And they dropped the feather from one of these church buildings right around here. And the feather flew down. That's how they filmed it. That's why they picked this square, because it was the closest square to the big tall building. There's your movie lesson for the day. Alright, we are now leaving Savannah and heading home. Alright, we're going down Liberty Street, heading out of Savannah. About to hit the interstate up here in a second. Behind the fellow Jeep. He has the Garvin overlanding rack on his. I want to put an overlanding rack on mine. Oh, let's see, he has, no, his mounts back there. There's no real spots on JL to mount a good one, except for, I think Metal Cloak makes a really good one. From what it looks like. But, God, I can't afford that thing. So, I don't have it. I-16 heading home. Used to be a very lonely interstate. There's a lot of traffic on there now, and we have changed drivers.
You're a girl now.
I'm a girl. 1870 off-road. I'm a girl.